When I think of the sport, I compare it to what's on the market now and what was on the market last year. You may ask yourself, was this the right purchase? I would say it's more accurate to say the pluses do outweigh the negatives, but not in the way I had thought on day one. On day one, I was in the market for a 60-inch machine. I rode up the back way to Flagstaff and loved it. 62 inches is a limit without a permit on that road. A permit that is often sold out. I thought I would be spending a lot of my time using that trail as a road connecting to a vast network of trails. Unfortunately, I've ridden that trail once since. Now, I have years of riding ahead of me, but will it be on the sport? I really don't know. The trails I ride 90% of the time do not lend themselves to much over 50 miles an hour. And that's the car's strength, between 30 and 50 miles an hour. This car is a corner carver. I've ridden now with much more powerful machines out there on group rides. We would get to twisties and tight corners. I would pull way ahead. In the whoops, not so much. I'm a bit of an intermediate driver, so I don't always drive the sport to its best potential. Even still, I can see its strengths on the trail. The sport also has the wheels lined up perfect with the frame. This makes wheel placement accurate and fast. All of that said, the suspension travel and lack of travel is the biggest sacrifice on the machine. In 2020, we have so many choices of vehicles in the 64-inch category. The new Polaris Razor, or RZR, at 64 inches is a monster. And so much changes in a mere 4 inches in width. But suspension isn't everything. At the cylinders, I learned one thing. I really don't seem to be held back so much in power as I am in tires, at least in a sandier environment. Everywhere else, I'm better off. So I run a 10-ply mongrel because I ride so much limestone and rocky back roads. My stock bighorns were ripped open one day on the sidewall. I said never again. I also was seeing so much wear from the way I drive. I stuck with the stock size because I really don't have any horsepower to lose. I also like the handling the car has. It's so responsive, stable, and nimble. The Sport is also a very durable vehicle. It shares several parts carried over from the X3. For this machine, these parts are overkill, but that means you are less likely to be changing anything on the trail. The Sport is a positive purchase, not because of the flashy specs. The Sport is nimble, fun to drive, and a little tank. It inspires confidence because it will do all the things that you throw at it.